I am here today because I am doing a little full body sculpt with Shape Magazine, 30 minutes, get it in. You really don't need much. I have my Bala bangles, my weights if I need, but again, you really don't need much. If you have a heavy water bottle, whatever you need to use to get it in. So join me and we'll stretch it out and get some long, lean, nice muscle. Okay guys, so basically we are gonna start with, and again, like I said yesterday, if you have the Bala stuff, amazing, order it, use a water bottle, whatever you gotta do, or use no weight. I'm all about body weight. So yeah, really start getting into the spine, the low back, kind of those puppy poses, some up dogs, just really opening body up. Get the juices flowing. And again, today in this practice, we're going to focus on our ujjayi breath in and out through the nose. Okay, great. And then we're going to come into our down dog and really just feel it. Feel everything from, back of your legs to your arms. Just kind of getting all the blood rushing to the brain and waking up. In and out through your nose. We can do one big breath in through our nose and out through our mouth. And just keep kind of pedaling it. All right, so we're gonna get right into it. So hopefully everyone's pretty warmed up, but we're gonna come right into our plank. And we're just gonna kind of do this for a bit to kind of hold a static plank to really warm up the abs, the arms, the glutes, the legs, everything, kind of the full body. And like I said yesterday, really tucking pelvis in, keeping that low back tucked. So hold it here and come back. Stretch it out. Do 3 sets of these to really just warm up the whole body. Continue to breathe. Sometimes we kind of just hold our breath when we're in these planks because they're kind of so intense, but the key for me is breathing. And back. Okay, and our last one, here we go. And down dog. Okay, cool. So hopefully you're all warmed up in the body, ready to kind of get to it. We're gonna start on our side, and we're gonna grab whatever you want, a weight. I'm gonna use this Bala band. It's not too heavy. And we're gonna kind of just come directly shoulder to elbow, super straight, and we're just gonna start with some I kind of made this one up, I would say a clamshell. Open the clam, shut the clam. I really like this because it gets your obliques and your inner thighs, and you can kind of put that weight wherever you want it to go. And remember to really tuck in pelvis. My trainer friend, Stephanie, kind of was showing this on her Instagram, and I saw it and I was like, oh, it's genius. Works everything. Again, we're breathing. And then kind of just hold it there, and you're going to kind of just pulse. And lower down. And then since we're over here, I'm going to bring on some side planks. So we'll come up. And you can just static hold. Another modify is just put your leg down. But we're going to static hold. And I really like to grab my weight and thread the needle. Because gets the arm engaged and the abdominal. So do about 8 of these. And then just static hold or pulse and come down. So take a breath, take a breather. Sometimes those can be a little strenuous, so if you kind of want to roll around everything, I'm going to take a sip of water. I'm already winded. Okay, and so we're going to come back and finish this side up. Last thing on this side, and crunch. This is really good, just full body. And these you can breathe out of your mouth too when you engage your abs. Okay, cool. And now we're going to flip over to our other side. Get right to it. And again, really make sure you're tucked in here and the shoulder is underneath the elbow. Do about 10. I really like these. I feel like they're you can do these watching TV. Super easy, but just kind of turns everything on. And then again, modify your side plank or just go straight into it. So here we go. And again, if you did thread the needle on the other side, I recommend to kind of keep it even. So if you did it on that side, do it over here. Awesome. And then like a little pulse, anything, or just a static hold, stretching out that arm, dropping your weights, whatever it is, and then come back down. And then you're gonna, once you kind of move it all around, get back up, and we're gonna do that full body extension crunch. If you wanna breathe like that, just really getting into those sides. Woo. Awesome, guys. Okay, so you kind of want to just roll out, move, stretch it. I've kind of been doing each workout I'll do the little stretch in between them. You know, I'm all about elongating my muscles, keeping everything really open and stretched. And maybe a little side twist. Get those cracks in. Whew. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna move on to our abs because we've done a little on the side. We've warmed up kind of the whole body. So let's get straight into it. I'm gonna kind of face this way. P.S. my hair is nuts right now, but getting it in. Okay, so I'm using the Bala ring, and kind of any weight you have is totally fine for this, but I'm just gonna do really slow, kind of a full seated crunch, but slow, and come up, down, slow. You can bring it back, and come up, and really keeping that spine straight. So this is even pretty heavy for me. I'm really breathing into this. I think I always see people doing this and trying to do it so fast. I think with abs, it's more about control and really like connecting with your spine and your low back. Last one. Come up, and then let's just do like a static hold here. You can lift your legs, you can keep them down, but just kind of like a low boat right now. And just hold that, really tucking in that lower stomach. And then legs down. You can put this weight, I'm gonna have to put this weight down for a second because it's a big one. So then I may switch to these guys because that was pretty. So now again, you can keep your legs down or up into full boat, but sometimes it's good to just keep them grounded so you can really get into some side twists. I love these. Really just turning on the abs. Just, I kind of picture it in my head like twisting a towel of water. Just twisting your abs and breathing. Awesome. Okay, cool. So we're gonna do another set of that, but in between I'm just gonna do a nice little bridge pose to really stretch that out. We'll come in here and clasp your arms, do whatever, but really just tightening those glutes and just really breathing into the stuff you just did. Woo. And again, my room here is a little warm. So I'm already a little warmed up in here. I like to be warm when I work out so my muscles can really open up and lower down. Again, if you want to hug your knees in, side to side, massage the low back. Okay, great. So here we go. Round 2 of that little ab circuit. Grab some more. Okay. So I'm gonna go and use this one. That ring was a little heavy. And again, these rings are great for everything. I think you can even order in higher weights or lower. These are just kind of a staple. Okay, here we go. And again, really slow. Down, sun the arms, slowly roll up. Just really focus on tucking it in. Slowly go down, arms back, come up. Slowly tucking it in. And send me feedback. Like if you did this and you got sore, I'd love to hear that. I love hearing what works for you guys or what bothers you. Some people hate some things, but I love to hear the feedback. It helps me do better workouts. Okay, so we'll do 2 more. And come up. And then we're gonna come back into that low, high, static, however you wanna hold it, or both. And I'm just gonna drop my weight for this one. And I'm really gonna tuck in that low stomach. And again, hands can be here, hands can be up. Overachievers, do whatever you want. Or go like this. That's really, you know, even just going like this is really good for the low stomach. So wherever you, whatever floats your boat. Okay. I sometimes like to bring the arms down. Okay, and then we'll go back into those Russian twists with our weights. Really give your body a good slant, even just if you're going like this. It's not gonna get much. You really want, yeah, right here. And you can even bring your legs up with it. We're gonna have a challenge. Great. Then we'll come back into that bridge pose. And while we're here, let's let's make it a little more active and put our weights there. And let's just do some pulses. We did these on the booty burn, and people think of bridges and they think just your glutes, but I think it really helps the lower abdominal too when we put a weight there. You can do full range, or you can do little pulses. But I like to really just squeeze that glute. Or just hold it. It's just as good. And to kind of keep with the clamshell, I'm now going to do a different sort of bridge. And we're going to put our feet kind of in Supta Baddha Konasana. And you're just going to lift your legs. So you're going to get more of an outer bridge pose. Still kind of doing that clam shape, if that makes sense. Awesome, and then let's just hold it here. I'll get you guys out of this. Still breathing. Awesome, so your legs in. Roll side to side. And now I really want to focus, we've really done a lot of side obliques. I really want to focus on the low stomach, which is kind of hard to get to sometimes. So it really doesn't matter if you want to do a weight. I'm thinking for this one, I'm going to actually just put these ankle weights on for me. Grab a sip of water, towel off. You guys are rocking it. You've been following along, I love it. Okay, so you can put a weight in between your legs, no weight. I do these a lot, no weights. So here we go. We're gonna just kind of do our lower and lifts. I love these. I just feel like when I do these, really get into that low abdominal that a lot of ab circuits don't get into. And again, your body kind of likes to do it fast, but slow it down a bit. Flex your feet. Really breathe into that. Cool. So now we're up here and we're gonna add to the circuit and we're just gonna do little hops. You don't want to flail your legs around, you just want to keep it really minimal. So you just feel that tuck of the pelvis. Put your arms here. Okay, great. And then we're going to do just each leg and kind of scissor it out. I like to grab the legs because then I get a little stretch in while I'm working out. And again, keeping that stomach tucked in, navel to the spine. Oh, I love this. It feels so good. And you're activating the core, so what more do you want? All right, so those are our 3 moves. Let's do a full another circuit. Okay, so lower leg lifts. And again, if you want to make this a little harder, do a little bump at the top. Bump it up. Or relax your head. Sometimes we strain our necks when we do that. Last one. Cool. And now those little tucks. flex your feet. Really getting into that full leg and foot. Oh, I feel sweat dripping already. Whew. 10 more minutes to go. We're all doing great. This was fairly not too challenging, but I really feel like we got into our abdominals. Okay, great. And then we're kind of just gonna flush it out, and we're just gonna do a quick bicycle. You can go as fast, as slow as you want. Straight legs too, if you want to do that. And calm down. Whew. I felt that. I hope you guys did too. And breathe. I like to circle legs in and out. And then while we're here, we might as well just go back into a bridge pose. Stretch that out, tuck it in, do your pulses, do whatever. But really just make it a nice stretch. And lower down. Okay, great. So we are going to come back up. I may fix my hair. Take a breather, towel off, do what you got to do. Okay. Here we go. Maybe a little sip of coffee. We're going to come back into our cat-cow. Just do some inhales, some exhales. And for this one, we're going to do a full extension. So you're going to have your right leg out, left leg, and we're just going to crunch. So not only are we crunching abs, we're still activating our glutes. So you still really want to keep that really tight. Do about 8 here. And then now just hold it. Do little pulses. I know this can be a little bit of a balancing act too, because you're just on your hands and knee, but just a little pulse. And bring it back in. Whew. And then what I like to do is I like to just grab back and stretch into that side, and you can stretch into that, open that shoulder. And it down. Okay, great. So now to our left leg, right hand. And again, flex the feet and just really focus on pulling them. And no rush here, really just connecting to your breath and your abs. Sometimes I think less is more. It's not so many about how many you do, it's more about connecting the movement, slowing it down. Perfect, and now we're going to just do those little pulses. If you guys can stick with me. Now grab that foot. Oh, that feels so good. And bring it back. Woo! That was great. Another cat-cow. And then while we're here, we'll just add a little bit of a booty burn. And we'll just do the full range. Booty burn. We only got about 5 more minutes left. And I'm going to work you guys. Get it in. We'll get a stretch in. For a minute. Bring that a little out. And other side. Okay. Left side. Bring it out. fire hydrant to the left. Awesome, guys. Okay, cat-cow. And then here's our last thing. I'm gonna make you hold a static plank pose for just a full minute. I always say you can do anything for a minute. So let's try it. Let's give it a go. I don't have a time, but she'll tell me. She'll start now. Okay, so again, you're gonna really want to start with your oh, perfect. We're on. So shoulder, elbow. Get into it. Really even and tuck that pelvis in. And here we go. And we're on. I also really like to just close my eyes here and zen out and just kind of put myself in a different place. And again, we tend to really forget to breathe in these poses, so let's try and breathe, try and connect. You'll be out of it in no time. Got about 30 seconds left. Really tuck that pelvis in. You can do some side crunches. But really, we're just trying to hold it. 15 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, lower it down. That was great, guys. If you stuck with it, that's awesome. And it's something I like to daily do. Sometimes I daily just will do an ab hold for a minute, and then some days I'll do 2 minutes. You can really add on to it. So we're just gonna stretch it out. Clasp our hands. We did a long ab, so let's just stretch the abdominals here at the end. Here, we got about 2 more minutes left. So come into that up dog and really stretch out the abs. And then you can lower down again. And come. And go back into down dog. Just feel the work you did. Thank yourself. And then we're gonna come back down and take the ankle weights off if you have them on, or keep them on all day. Sometimes I go to the grocery store, these guys, they're just the best. All right, we're gonna lower all the way down and hug the right knee in. Really just squeeze that in. And twist over. I always made fun of those teachers who did like the affirmations and thanking yourself at the end. And now I realize how much it actually helps. I think it's really important to be kind to yourself and talk to yourself and thank your body for the work it's done. We're grateful to have them. All right, guys, you killed it. I'm so impressed. Again, put the knees in, rock side to side. Come on up. Whew. I hope you guys enjoyed that as much as I did. That was tough, and again, I'm in a heated room, so I'm sweating. So let me know what you guys think. I really want to start doing these more with you guys, so any feedback, anything you liked, anything you absolutely hated, it won't hurt my feelings. So thanks for tuning in. Bye, guys.